Our duty as radical sociologists, as Dr. Anton Chekhov once said, is to take the part of the guilty man. To put ourselves in the shoes of Harry Starks, for example, will create a better world. Harry Starks, the quintessential mad, bad, and dangerous to know English gangster. Could it really be true that to understand Harry here is to understand ourselves? And so we examine, and we theorize, and we prod, and we poke. Who is this person? Who are we? What's it all about? I was lecturing in criminology and writing a PhD in deviancy theory when I first met Harry Starks. I was on attachment in Longmarsh Maximum Security Prison in E-Wing, also known as the submarine for its lack of oxygen and daylight. I was trying to teach, and to be honest, trying to learn. The real heavyweights were in Parkhurst and Broadmoor, but the cruiserweights, the Shepherd's Bush cop killer, at least one of the great train robbers, the Panther, were all present and correct. And then there was Harry. Harry was beyond classification, brighter than the others, and madder. He was our very own mystery man.
Settle through here, sir.
It was a struggle to conceal my enthusiasm.
Now, those of you interested in this talk, gather around and take a seat.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm Lenny, and I'm here today to talk to you about, well, about yourselves, really, and the way that you regard yourselves, and the way that society regards you, and the way that society regards itself. Now, I understand, of course, that incarceration in a maximum security correctional institution is hardly conducive to an atmosphere of openness and inquiry, but...
Come again, son.
I would welcome any suggestions you have as to specific fields of interest.
What the fuck's he on about?
You see, we don't actually talk about criminality and criminals per se anymore.
Well, we should be so lucky.
We talk about the sociology of deviance.
Hold on. You mean we're not criminals, we're deviants?
Within the context of a political struggle against a normalizing paradigm.
What the fuck does that mean, deviants? You calling me a nonce?
No, absolutely nothing of the sort.
What you saying then? We're all weirdos or something?
No, I'm not saying anything at all. Okay.
I knew there would be teething problems, and I was ready for that.
Please, listen.
I was ready for anything. I just hope they get something out of it, you know.
Did very well.
Thank you very much.
Righto.
Someone's got my seat.
You should see his eyes, Karen. Harry Starks has eyes like electro-fucking magnets.
I'm tired, Lenny. I've had a hard day.
The man is an icon.
He's a gangster, a thug.
Don't you find it fascinating?
Frankly, Lenny, I find your life about as fascinating as you find mine these days.
I've got no beef with radical social work, Karen. It's just not my bag, baby.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about us. And don't call me baby.
And I'm talking about the most exciting thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life.
You're talking shit.
All I'm saying, you're talking shit. You have to listen to me. All I'm saying.
All right, shut up. Let him say something. Go on.
Thank you. All I'm saying is that all social groups make rules and find ways to enforce them. They decide what is normal for the group and what is deviant. Not normal. Outside. Yeah? Outsiders are people who deviate from the rules.
Our problem isn't being outsiders, son. Our problem's being insiders. See, the thing is, Len, what you got to remember is most of us you're talking to are a bit on the thick side, yeah? A lot of old lags, they come in here, they get into the bodybuilding. They love pumping iron so much, they'd rather have an extra inch on their bicep than they would on their brain.
Okay.
Yeah? Plus, you see, there's no use you expecting some kind of revolution from us, because most of the numbskulls in here are madly behaving themselves on account of the beating they got during the last riot. All right?
Anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. When are you going to smarten yourself up, and why are you such a scruff?
Nobody takes radicalism seriously anymore.
Nobody takes deviancy theories seriously because it's so macho-centric.
Macho-centric?
It's all about men. The men who study it get off on the machismo. The men being studied get off on being studied.
I think you can take this feminist critique a little too far sometimes.
Well, I think you should think about it.
What's cooking, good looking? You marked my paper yet? Earth to Lenny. You look like you've seen a ghost.
A whole room full. I've been in Long Marsh prison.
Bad people are cool.
Yeah, a lot of them were pretty famous. It was really pretty exciting.
You want to go somewhere else? Somewhere a bit private?
I began to suspect that Janine's generation was more liberated than Karen's in their refusal to subjugate their wills to radical feminist ideology, and that my uncompromising approach to my studies was beginning to pay off. I've got to go.
Don't you want to do it again?
I'd love to, but I'm gonna make like a banana.
What do you mean?
Got to split.
What do you mean?
It's just a bit of fun.
At last, I was beginning to gain the trust of the men and get valuable results from my work with them. Sociology gave them a structure within which they could understand their predicament, and a vocabulary with which they could resist it. Harry Starks was particularly interested in expanding his vocabulary.
Yeah, Len, what's a
Recidivist?
Yeah.
Recidivist. It's what you are, Harry. It's someone who relapses into criminal activity repeatedly.
Even though it's my job.
Not all recidivists do it for economic gain. Some can't help themselves.
Like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Who are you calling a nonce?
Who?
Not that again.
When I was in Durham, I come across this bloke called Frank, yeah? He's in under the Sex Offenders Act. Turns out he's been making bacon, if you know what I mean. First offence is when he's a young farm boy on a pig farm. Farmer catches him at it with his little curly-tailed friend, shops him, he does a couple of months inside. Everyone else in there is busy with Penthouse, he's got livestock quarterly all over the wall. As soon as he gets out, gets another job on a pig farm, he's at it all over again. Over the years, he notches up 15 convictions. I said to him one day, I said, Frank, all them pigs you fucked, was they male or female? And he gives me this right old look and he says, for your information, they were sows. Why? What do you think I am, queer or something? Anyway, I decked him because he said that to the wrong person, didn't he? But the point I'm trying to make is they should have given him a little sty somewhere, given him a couple of porkers of his own. Then he'd never have been a recidivist, would he?
We don't actually say queer anymore. If we can help it, we say gay. You must have heard of gay liberation.
Yeah, but I'm not gay, I'm homosexual. There's a difference. Gays are too puffy. With long hair like yours. I like a boy to be well turned out.
Okay, have a look at the second paragraph.
She's my woman of gold. She's not very old.
There you go, sir. Finished.
She's my woman of gold.
You look like a Maltese ponce, you dog.
It was pure expediency. But the men seemed pleased I'd made the effort. Doesn't it surprise you?
What?
A gay gangster.
Oh, not in the least. Look, they've all got chips on their shoulders. They're all allergic to any form of social control whatsoever, and they all treat women like scum. They're just big queens, really.
She's faster than most.
Wow.
She moved down the coast of my
Well, thank you. Cheers. Oh, Harry, hold on a second. I've got something for you. I need to have a look at. Good news, I think.
This is fucking marvellous. You're a good lad, Len. You made my day.
The thing is, I wanted to ask you something.
Hey, what's that, Len?
Just published my first paper. It's called Gangsterism, the Deviancy of Capitalism.
Right.
And I've described you as a kind of godfather of the sociology of deviance.
How do you mean?
Well, placed on the fringe of a capitalist society, you've mocked capitalism by appropriating the trappings of big business whilst at the same time aspiring to it and ultimately triumphing over it.
Have I?
Yeah, you've made a lot of money, but in your own way.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I ain't been funny, Lenny. I haven't made a lot of money. I lost it all. I'm the godfather of sweet Fanny Adams, son. Where do you think we are? The Ritz?
All the same, madame. I'd still like you to read it.
This ain't a game. I'm not going home tonight. To a fire and a pipe. And my old copy of Das Kapital. I'm living in a 10-foot cell. I'm breathing the stink of other people's farts. I'm eating cabbage with all the nonces and the ponces and the funny-looking geezers with cauliflower ears and brains like little birds' eggs. It's depressing. You get my gist?
Yeah.
I'm depressed.
Maybe you should see something about this.
I ain't seeing another shrink. I've seen all the shrinks in the prison system. And you know what? They're all mad.
What's wrong?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm starting a women's group to counteract macho-centricity in academia.
Oh, wow. I think that's a really positive development, honey.
Don't patronise me.
I just think you need a hobby.
The more I drifted apart from Karen, the more important Harry became to me. And then, disaster struck.
They're winding down the course. They think that it's subversive. The governor thinks that you lot are even more gobby now than before.
Gobby?
Gobby Starks.
Who's gobby?
You're the gobbiest of the lot.
You're just jealous. This lot are jealous because every time one of these stupid bastards goes home to the wife, the first thing she asks is, how's Harry Stark?
Now, you know that's not fair, Harry.
It's true, Jeff. How many famous screws are there, eh? Nish.
And don't call me Jeff. I hate that.
Okay, gents, please. Look, the thing is, I'm bitterly disappointed about this. I really thought we were getting somewhere, but once again, it's the fault of the system.
You think you got problems? They're moving me to Leicester.
Fucking Leicester.
What'd you do to deserve that?
Jesus, why?
Happens to all Cat A prisoners to stop us making friends.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know what we've done wrong here.
Yeah, Jeff.
Then my sorry, it's ruined all my plans.
What are your plans?
You, Lenny, you're my plans. Education. O-levels, A-levels, open university, you know what I mean? Should go down a treat with a parole board, shrinks will love it. A healthy, inquiring mind, a bright future. I could end up a Don at Oxford for all they know. I just need one chance. One single fucking chance. You laughing at me? Don't you dare laugh at me.
Harry started a BSc in sociology with the Open University.
Small civil offence, and the sort of predicament he was in.
Over the next few years, we kept up a constant correspondence. He'd want to discuss an essay on differential association. I'd discuss my work at the university and my endless disputes with Karen's group. All Category A correspondence is closely vetted, so he developed a code. If he used the phrase, "in the final analysis," it meant a message was contained in the first letters of the words that followed. It showed Harry was a structuralist through and through.
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
Excuse me.
Hi.
Hello, you.
I didn't think you were going to come.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm okay. It was just a cold.
Then Janine and Karen met in Karen's women's group and became firm friends.
What do I say to her? I don't know what to say to either of them. I don't know what to do.
Search me, I never had much trouble with dykes. The twins used to run a dyke bar in the basement of Esmeralda's. Yeah, right dirty old dive it was. Ronnie used to love all that butch femme nonsense. Used to go bowling with them and everything.
You seem well.
Yeah, well, they still think I'm mad. Only a madman and watch that much Open University for a start. I'm still the same person. Still the same problems. I want to go home. I miss my life, you know. I miss my old club. I miss my old friends. What's left of them?
Yeah, but you're improving your mind. How many of your old friends can say that?
I know what's happening to my mind, Lenny. It ain't improving. Why do you think they brung me here? To rehabilitate me? They're making me worse.
The next time I saw him, Harry was in hospital. And it was pretty much all my fault.
What the hell happened?
Ask that prick. He's doing an Open University postgrad, thinks he's clever. Came on like an egghead about sociology being a soft option.
It's non-empirical, Harry.
Piss off. Starts coming at it with the social sciences as a Mickey Mouse degree, so I nutted him.
Harry.
Mouthy bastard. I know it was stupid, I know.
I can't help you if you can't help yourself.
You can't help me anyway. All this liberal understanding designed to make us feel better. It's more benefit to you than it is to me. In the old days, they just give me 6 strokes on my bum. I'd go home. Now look at me. See this? Antipsychotics. They give you the shakes. They make your muscles stiff. I'm gonna be in chokey for bashing that bastard. It's the one where I'll catch him. Do you know what I think? I'm beginning to think they're winning. I'm beginning to think I'm never gonna get out.
You won't get out for years.
Well, you must be relieved.
Why?
You don't want Harry Stark's released. That'd spoil everything. He's your little rat and prison's his little maze.
Piss off. What would you know?
Lenny, the world is passing you by. The revolution is here. Everybody's on strike. Look around you. Capitalism is the new evil.
Nobody gives a shit about Harry Starks anymore. He's a loser.
Look at that. Marvellous. Look at it. That is a proper university degree, that is. Not a diploma. I've got letters after my name and everything. I am a university graduate. And I bestride the world, which incidentally is my fucking oyster, like an intellectual colossus. Who knows, then, when I get out of here, I might even move into your racket.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you think you've got the discipline to put it into a structural context.
Lenny, my son, my life is a structural context.
I've been out there, doing it for real, doing it for a living.
Doing it for real? I'm more real than you are. You know why? Because you're a charlatan. And you know it.
Lenny, look at you thrashing away on that old thing like your life depended on it.
Yeah, well, maybe it does.
What's he done to you, eh? You look like you've been hypnotized.
What's going on?
Go back to bed, baby. I'll be there in a minute.
Well, hurry up.
She has nightmares.
So do I. So what do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting.
No, come on. Tell me what you really think. Be brutal.
Well, how can I put this? To be perfectly frank, Lenny, I don't understand why you've ignored Foucault. This is a bit old hat. It's a bit confused. Your arguments, right? They often just don't go anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Deviancy theory's as dead as a dodo, mate. It wants to be radicalism, but it's just... It's liberalism with a big mouth. All this clever posturing of yours, you're just oiling the wheels. You're part of the machine. And in the end, it's shallow.
Shallow? Jesus, Harry, shallow?
You wanted me to be brutal. You said that to the wrong guy, didn't you? Look, I've made a few notes, yeah? A theoretical fumblings. Have a read, see if you get any ideas.
Everything was upside down. Harry had at last achieved clarity, where I was becoming more and more confused. Karen and Janine were collaborating on a book about the suffragettes and strong women of the Edwardian era. My manuscript was rejected by every publisher who read it.
Oxford University Press have offered to publish Harry's notes. They have asked me if I would write an introduction.
Oh, love, I'm sorry.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Everything he does is better than me! Even when he doesn't know what he's doing, he does it better than me! I have wasted my entire life!
Everything I'd learned studying Harry was going up in smoke. Because of Harry.
The Secretary of State has fully and sympathetically considered your case for release under licence, but has regretfully concluded not to authorise it on this occasion. Still, at least you've enjoyed it, eh? Must have been fascinating for you over the years, peering inside my skull at my brain boiling like an egg and then writing all about it.
Maybe they'll move you to an open prison. Try and remain open-minded about it.
Piss off, Lenny. Open prison, open-minded, open university. It's all open with you. It's not your trouble. You're naive.
Now, Starks, turn it in.
You can piss off and all.
Otherwise, visiting time's over.
You can stick your visiting time up your arse and fuck off while you're about.
Harry, sit down and talk.
Get your fucking hands off me!
Do this, Harry.
Get off me!
I lost touch with Harry after that. He was in trouble time and again over good order and discipline. The last I heard, he was in solitary confinement. Karen and Janine moved out. No bitterness, and I totally respected their lifestyle choice. But suddenly, I was alone.
Good evening and welcome. Once upon a time, not that long ago, my guest was better known for her troubles than her talent. But now she's back on our screens and back in our lives. Miss Ruby Ryder. So, Ruby, tell me about the 60s and your friendship with Harry Starks, because you've gone on record several times as saying that it was actually a very happy time in your life.
It was a happy time. I mean, obviously, I had my ups and downs, and Eddie going to prison again didn't help much. But I liked Harry. Yeah, I liked him a lot.
2 bunches of pansies. The second place was taken by 2 pansies with a bunch of roses. And trouble at Dartmoor prison today when a bomb destroyed the toilet block. Local residents have complained that since then, at least 20 inmates have been seen going over the wall.
He was very good to me, Michael. You must understand the world was different then. Women didn't have careers.
So, he was a true friend?
I was really, really fond of him. He was a really nice man. He liked to have someone to talk to confide in. But I don't confide in him as
The normalizing paradigm is really just a way of...
I lost faith in my own ideas. I tried to keep up with new bodies of thought, new paradigms, but things had moved on.
Well, what is the normalizing paradigm?
I was out of touch.
What would you say,
Harry was right all along. I was naive. And without him, I was lost. In the final analysis, it's my assessment of this worthwhile opportunity to humanely rehabilitate effectively. I'm at 239 Old Compton Street.
London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us. Phony Beatlemania is putting the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the rain and the crunch of thing. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Meltdown expected, the wheat is good in. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, cause London is drowning.
There's a lot more hardcore out the back.
I'm Lenny.
What do you want, S&M? Oh, McDonald? It's all out the back.
No, I'm here to see Harry.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Tell Harry Lenny's here. I saw the Times.
The sun's zooming in, engines stop running. The wheat is going big, a nuclear error. But I have no fear, cause London is drowning. I live by the river.
Lenny.
Hi, Harry.
What sort of time do you call this? Don't you get up in the morning? The thing is, Len, I'm writing a book. I want you to help me with it.
Yeah, I'm
not a rubbishy biography, no pictures, no celebrity wank. The proper book. The true story in a structural context. What do you think? Come on, Wally, pull your finger out.
Yeah, look, it's really good to see you, Harry. Really, really good. But I can't really get involved.
Why not? Could be good for you. Good for both of us. You never know. You might even learn something.
I don't want to learn anything.
Oh, why? You finished with all that now, have you?
Nobody's interested anymore, Harry.
So what you're saying, I went to hell and back so you could say your little experiment worked, and you're telling me what? That I'm out of fashion?
Well, it obviously didn't work, did it?
What's that supposed to mean?
You just escaped.
Harry, we haven't got time for this.
Come on, we can't talk here. Wally. Where is it? Come on, don't fanny about. What's going on? Where's my club?
Maybe you should talk to Benny.
Cause!
You lot don't go down the pub, do you? Oh no, that'd be too working class. It's down the wine bar now.
Manny?
That's the new thing.
Who's he? What is this?
It's alternative comedy, Harry. It's the new rock and roll.
The new rock and roll? What's wrong with the old rock and roll?
Let's go.
Have a seat, Lenny.
The extradition treaty between Britain and Spain fell apart last year. Southern Spain's safe and full of familiar faces if you get lonely. Jock's already out there setting up a few useful investments. And we've bought Harry a villa in the middle of nowhere in Andalusia.
I can't get involved. I'm just a teacher.
This is an advance pending publication. Half now, half on completion of the manuscript. If it doesn't get published, you keep the fee.
This is insane.
Why? Is it not enough?
This is stupid. It's just a stupid idea. It's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
No, Lenny, the stupidest idea you ever heard is turning that down.
That would be a shame.
Harry, look, I can't just go and work in Spain.
What's wrong with Spain?
I like Spain.
Spain's marvellous. It's got its trashy parts, but you could always go inland for a couple of days. Check out the Alhambra. Ronda. Hemingway went to Ronda. If it's good enough for him, eh?
I've got a cousin in Fuengirola. Runs an English theme bar. Full English breakfast, Sunday roast. Lovely.
There you are. Smashing.
Pete's English Bar, it's called. That's his name. Pete.
Yeah, I get the picture.
Well?
I'm gonna go.
Lenny! Len, hold up. What's wrong? I thought you'd be into it. People will read it.
And then what?
And then they'll understand.
And then what?
That's all I want. I don't want to go to my grave as this mad, mythic monster. Harry Stark's professional mad bastard on 1,000 student slide projectors, you know what I mean? My mum's still alive. I want to be understood. You understand me?
I just can't.
Why? You're busy? You're getting married or something, or bringing up the kids? You loved it when I was inside and it was all theoretical. You could just tear chunks off of my soul whenever you needed to.
I never used you.
Well, now's your chance to prove it. Get in the car. Get in the car. Nice and easy, don't rev the engine. So help me God, you better not be mixed up in this.
Oh, shut up.
Well, who the fuck told them? Only Manny and Wally know I'm here. And Jock. And Jock ain't here. Come on! But slow, nice and slow.
Wait, where do you want to go?
We'll go to your place, get your passport.
Harry, no!
Come on, Len. Think of it as a field trip. You know you want to.
I don't.
Well, I think you do.
Brother Johnny, he caught a plane and he got on it. Now he's a razor in the wind, and he's got a pistol in his pocket. They say the man is crazy on the coast. Lord, there ain't no doubt about it. All right.
Hola, buenos días. Hola.
Hello, son. I'm Harry.
sí, el señor Harry. El señor York no está hoy, pero dijo de que iba a volver mañana.
Senior York, mañana, tomorrow.
Sí, York tomorrow.
Well, Jock's going to be here tomorrow.
Sí, York tomorrow.
Right.
Pero mientras, seguidme, por favor. Seguir todo recto por ahí, por favor. Por ahí. Gracias. De nada.
Oh, yeah. Classy. Very nice, very tasteful. Look at that. Now you're talking. Good old Jock. Cold beers. Nice clean towel so we can go swimming. To organised crime. In fact, a very well organised crime by the looks of it. Marvellous. It's important to remember that the environment I was socialised in resolved conflict without recourse to authoritative norms.
So you mean you never called the police?
Exactly. When I was a little boy, I remember shopping at the butcher in the Mile End Road with my old man. A pound of belly and 4 fresh eggs. Suddenly this fighter plane come over, followed by another one. They must have been flying about 100 foot. It was a Spitfire chasing a Messerschmitt right down the Mile End Road. You could smell the aviation fuel. It was a real dogfight. Me and my old man wasn't scared. Everyone else ran away. We ran after him to get a better look. And afterwards, right, they found this unexploded bomb around the corner. All the other kids were cleared out of the area. My old man let me stay to watch the bomb squad defuse it in case it accidentally detonated. I've never been so excited in all my life. You see, we wanted to be there for the explosions. That's what we called fun. That's two people knowing they're alive. Two people doing something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. In the end, you see, my old man taught me fearlessness. I grew up fearing nothing. And you see, Len, my generation never went to war. So we started one of our own.
Were you happy?
Happy? I'm working class, and it's not my place to be happy.
Were you never happy?
Once. When my boyfriend Tommy was still alive. He was a lovely boy. I was running my club with my friend Ruby.
Ruby Ryder?
Yeah. I had lots of friends once. And Tommy went. And Jimmy. They're all gone now. All gone. See, even bad people get sad. Do you want some more wine?
Yeah. Do you think your mother was jealous of that relationship?
Harry! Jock, where the hell have you been?
Just a bit of business, H. All good news, though. Manny keeps me busy down here, mate.
Come here. How are you?
You know me, same old, same old. It's been quiet without you, though, mate.
Yeah? Jock, this is Len. He's writing a book about me.
Hiya. A book, eh? Well, I best mind me P's and Q's then, hadn't I?
Yeah, he's a proper intellectual, is our Len.
Nice to meet you, pal.
You too. Do you want a beer? Come on, let's have a bevy.
Well, yeah, but let's go sit back here, eh?
Yeah, if you like, wherever. Right, let's go through everything I've got down here. Who's about? What's the setup?
Well, yeah, sure, Harry. But you'll want to relax a little bit first, though, eh?
I'll be more relaxed when we've sorted this out. What's wrong?
No, yeah. Nothing's wrong.
The fly's undone.
Señor York, ven un momento, que hay alguien que le quiere ver.
There's something wrong with the pool filter, H. I'll better take care of it. I won't be a minute. Have a drink.
He's in a funny mood. Look at this mess. There'll be forensics all over the shop. Get set up. Come on, run!
¡Ten cuidado! ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Taxi!
Vamos. ¿De dónde?
Just go, go!
Sí, ¿de dónde?
What? The sea. Take us to the sea.
¿Dónde está el Costa?
Where did you want it to go? Marbella, San Pedro?
Fuengirola.
700 pesetas.
Pete's English Bar, Fuengirola.
What can I get you, gents?
You, Pete. Thing is, we've had a spot of bother. Need to lie low for a couple of days. I've got cash.
Look, that's no problem. I've got a room upstairs.
Don't worry, we won't be staying long. I need to get across the water to Morocco. Do you know anyone who can take me? You, Steve?
That's right. And you are?
Oh.
I know who you are.
So what are they saying about me, then?
That you just shot Jock McCluskey by a swimming pool?
Well, I didn't. And it's my swimming pool, all right.
Whatever you say, man.
Did you know Jock, then?
Knew of him. And that weird old guy who's doing business with.
What weird old guy?
Calls himself the Major. Reckons he's ex-army. Looks more like fuzz to me. He's been approaching all the villains who've moved here and offering them protection, acts as liaison with the authorities. Got a place out by Juanas de Naguelas. Is that a problem?
No. No, I just want to get out of here.
Do you know anyone in Morocco?
Can you take me or not?
Yeah, absolutely. Frankly, I could use the extra crew.
No one needs to know about this, you get me?
Don't worry, man. I'm discreet. I have to be. If you're planning on staying in Morocco, we could do some business.
What sort of business?
What do you think, man?
Harry. Harry, just leave it. It doesn't matter anymore.
It matters to me.
What are you going to do?
I just want to talk to him.
What are you going to talk about?
Look, Len, whose side you on?
My side.
Well, shut the fuck up. You might learn something.
Look, Harry.
You want to know what happens in the end?
What do you mean?
You need an ending for your book. This is it. This is the ending. Catch.
Oh, shit! What am I supposed to do with this?
You shoot if you have to.
What if I miss?
What? You fired a water pistol, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Same thing. Different outcome. It's a good gun, that is. Automatic. Automatics are fun. Hello, George. Long time no see, as they say. This is Leonard, my biographer. Can we come in?
You're in a lot of trouble, Harry.
You had Jock killed, didn't you?
Seemed the perfect solution.
Why? He was harmless.
Because now you're the prime suspect. There's a very good set of your prints on a glass at the villa, isn't there? You're going home, chummy. And I'm gonna be king of the heap down here.
What about Billy Stewart? Do you remember him? You killed him and all, didn't you?
Oh, is that what you think?
It's what Jimmy thought. Before you had him killed, and that must have been you, because no one else would bother.
I didn't kill Jimmy.
And Billy?
I told you I didn't kill him.
No. You said I didn't kill Jimmy. You chose your words very carefully. You said I didn't kill Jimmy.
Shall I tell you what I think?
No, I'm going to tell you what I think, Mooney. I think you're a scumbag. You always wanted to rise above the crud, but you are the crud. You're the crust of the scum, and you ain't never going to earn no one's respect, and you ain't never going to be king of nothing except the shit heap. Remember this, Len? The sociology of deviancy, taking the part of the guilty man. Only trouble is no one knows who's really guilty, do they? Innocence and guilt are just constructs designed to sell newspapers. Fuck! Fuck!
Think you're clever, eh? Taking the piss out of a good man like me. You think you're clever? I'll show you clever.
Shoot him, Len!
Don't do it, son. This bastard.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
For fuck's sake, kill him! Easy. Easy. Breathe easy. Let it go. Good lad. Steve?
Okay,
Yeah.
jump on.
Right.
Do you think I should still write the book?
Yeah, of course.
Tell the true story.
Yeah, well, not all of it, obviously. Better leave something to the imagination.
Think you'll ever come home?
To England? Nah, it's a toilet, Len. This is it for me. Take care, then.
You too.
Mazel tov.
I really was one of the guilty men now. But I would become the type the criminologists never study. The ones that get away with it. Harry became an unsolved mystery. A regular feature in true crime books and documentaries. A whole series of rumors emerged. He was running guns in Libya. He was seen in the Congo organizing a treasure hunt for millions of dollars worth of Brazzaville gold. He was the real brains behind the Brinks mat robbery. Fascinating stories, mostly nonsense. And the people who knew Harry knew that at least some of them were his very own invention. But that's how he made his mark on the world. He was a myth that people wanted to believe in, not because he was evil, but because he was interesting. And that's how, in the end, in a twisted way, Harry Starks proved to the world he mattered.
Times are so tough, but not as tough as they are now. We were so close, and nothing came between us or the world. No personal situations. Thick as these us, we stick together for all time. And we meant it, but it turns out just for a while. We stole the friendship that bound us